Well, my damn headset's close to dying anyway, so I'm gonna charge it during the game, and I'll come back in the party after. I don't want to hear y'all through the TV. Oh wait, no, I can go in game chat.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game. Is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Play action now. Mariota going deep for Hopkins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. He's going to go up top again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. 39 yards there, a big one.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
It goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the Texans' 14-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Kicker on for the point after.
You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A throw complete to Dorsett, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets in, do any of that. Just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the 24, Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play. They'll try to run with Lindsey into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Adam Shaheen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. K1 short pushing through there to make the play defensively. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. And take it right on the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the counter, Lindsey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Mariota on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 27, Mahomes. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over first.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. From the gun, Mariota. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit. I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
At the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Judy. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mahomes firing complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Now a toss right to Barkley. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man is Duvernay. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Number 30, Philip Lindsay.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And able to find Dorsett. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Texans.
On first down, it's Lindsey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
On the carry.
Phillip Lindsay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a...
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Justin Tucker lining up for the...
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own...
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsay. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw Mariota. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And the Texans 1st down.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Screen pass to Lindsay. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They go play action. Mariota on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
31.
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to let it go again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here, Mariota. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 24. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run by Lindsey. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This is brought in at the 21. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Judy there, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage Has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team.
That's just mean. I don't know that
I can
go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Hell no, I got shit to do. He's up 31.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
No, I ain't because you win. The game's been over. I've been doing coach subs for like since half. Ever since I got that interception and fumble, bro, I've been running like coach plays. Just chucking the same air out. I ain't really too worried about it.
And this will be incomplete.
I want to get a better pick in this league. Yo. No, hell no. I came out trying to play. Then after I got that fumble with Denzel on the pickoff, I've been running coach slugs since then.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Texans first down.
And you notice I've been running a different defense than what I got in the pickoff side. I didn't even run no
that was 3rd and 16, but
that one pickoff though. Anyway. That one, I got dropped 2 interceptions on that second drive. But yeah, since then that was crazy. He didn't drop the one that hit him right in the chest. And oh, you dropped the 2 too. You was out of bounds though. That's good. I'll tell you what though, Lindsey got some touchdowns though.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That ain't the only time I fucking played.
13 yards. First down.
No, I just
now a carry for Lindsey, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy, but they practice for this.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's when I started using coach suggestions. That shit pissed me the fuck off.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And then the next drive, that you got the ball, and you threw 2 that should have been interceptions, and my dude drops both. After that, I was like, bag over, bro. It's just
third down. Here's Mariota. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
My O-line sucks on me. I got one good offensive line.
Throwing, Mariota.
Oh my God, I just ran right by him on the sack. Literally ran right by his ass. That's ridiculous.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans
that was a touchdown?
continue to pour it on.
What?
So another score there, and often you talk about
how was that a touchdown though?
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will
I'm definitely better than Messiah. Like, I don't usually play like this, though. Yeah, but I don't usually play like how I'm playing this game,
They're
though.
looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Nah,
they'll get him down right around the 25,
bro.
actually the 26
Okay.
officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Nah, honestly, like I said, I'm not too worried about this league. I don't like a lot of shit on my team. I know I'm not really doing too much. I want a better pick on this league. This league been sucky. This is the league I lost the Boo on, too.
He's going to go up top again.
Like, look at, I can't even guide that pass over there. Like, I can't guide that pass. That's crazy.
They've been around the ball all game.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone.
There's a better team open though.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're
no, that one dude's leaving the league though. Najirobi or whatever the fuck
they're doing. Third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point.
I don't know,
Here
bro.
it's 3rd and 3.
Najir or some weird shit.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
You can't even throw it, bro.
Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback. Almost
he's part of my build.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I do play better with, what's his name? No, fuck you. I play good with, that rookie is who I want to get. I can't remember his name right now. Trey Lance. No, I've been tanking. I don't like my team. Like, I'm building around it, but I don't.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Oh yeah, obviously.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
But then I started missing everything and everything else. Then I, you know, after that fumble for the touchdown, bro, I got the interception and then he fumbled it and he got a touchdown out of it. After that, bro, I kind of like. I turned the game on, put it on
here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra to make headway.
Is that good?